What's up, fuckers? You know, over the last several months, unfortunately, I've had to move quite a few of my most treasured pieces from the collection. Still pains me to think about it. However, your boy ain't scared of the re-up. There have been several knives that were so nice, I ended up buying them twice. I was fortunate enough to add one of these back to my collection. This is the Spyderco Sage 5. Now this is actually the most recent rendition of the Sage 5, being brought to us in CPM Magna Cum Laude. I also went ahead and upgraded this one by throwing on those Rips Garage Tech titanium scales. Now even though it feels great to add this one back to the collection, I am constantly reminded of the one who got away. And so without further ado, let's get to the dope. Shit! But the day has come for the bitch to return. We're talking about the SPK Lamia, lovingly referred to by me as that motherfucking Ric Flair. Woo! Now before we dive into this new variant of the Lamia, I need to give credit where credit is due. This was all possible due to one of my dearest knife bros, the legendary Coup Bear himself, aka my boo. So big thank you to my boo. But I digress. This new variant of the Lamia comes in at $850. They are now being shipped in this cardboard box. They're still sending out the two great stickers they come with. One of them being that sexy mermaid with bulbous tits. And of course, the SPK logo. Now, let's get to the dope. This new variant has a few different changes from the one I had previously. First and foremost, these Nature Grip scales have this beautiful Alox Media blasted finish, both sides of the handle. We've also got that same finish there on the pocket clip, back spacer to match, pill-shaped cutout for deployment. Now the SPK branding here on the show side this time around is in a black font, T10 pivot as well as hardware. Now the pivots are no longer domed pivots. We've got flat pivots. No issues for me. Woo! And the detent is dialed the fuck in. 7.5 inches is the overall size of this hoe. We've got 3.5 inches in this beautiful drop point apparatus. Van-X super clean being the steel of choice this go round. Now, as far as the pivot assembly goes, this is a triad pivot. Therefore, you can use either Teflon washers, phosphorus bronze washers, or my personal favorite, bearings. Now, they are shipping these out with skiff bearings in the pivot, so your action is official like a ref with a whistle. 100 thousandths blade stock thickness, full flat grind. All in all, you guessed it, a USA-made slicey hoe. Love the beveling here we've got on the blade. That is now a hallmark of the Lamia. Tons of room for your disengagement. We've got two chamfers, one on the lock bar, one on the show side scale. As a matter of fact, that one on the show side scale actually doubles down as a place for your finger to rest when you go ahead and get in full purchase mode. Full purchase, no refund is totally attainable with this knife. Now back to the pocket clip. Wonderfully done milled pocket clip, which is mounted via blind screw. It clearly, absolutely clears your lock bar cutout relief, so no issues for that. We've got a zirconium oxide detent ball, AEBL lock bar insert. Dare I say perfection at its finest. 3.5 ounces is the weight on this, so nice lightweight carry. Hands down the best knife in the game. You know, it amazes me that people actually think the Rosie is a better knife than this. Goddamn peasants. Now, let's go ahead and put some knives up for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how the fuck we do. Gotta roll with America first. And we're going to go through all my favorites. Spyderco Native 5, more commonly known as the Rosie Killer. Then we've got the Spyderco PM2 Tonto rendition. So there we see those. How about some more, goddammit? This next one, I love it, y'all hate it, but she ain't going nowhere. We're talking about the Benchmade Narrows. Then we got Big Mama. You know what I'm saying. Big girls need loving too. That Demko AD20. So there you see those. How about two more, goddammit? Let's raise the price a little bit. Let's go with my most carried one. That's got to be the McNeese Mac 2 3.5 rendition. Glorious Tonto. And then last but certainly not least, the most overrated knife in my collection. Of course, I'm talking about the Rosie number 34.99. So there is the Lamia up against those. So not only do I have a Rosie in Van X, I now got a Lamia. God damn, it feels good to have her back home here at KnifeDope Studios. You know, when I had to kick her down the road, that was probably the first time I really ever felt some type of way about moving a knife. It literally affected me. Kind of got in a down spot. You know, I ain't gonna call it depression, but goddamn withdrawals. I needed my dope back. And here she goes. Once again, big thank you to the Coup Bear for making this possible. Thank you for you fuckers for tuning in. Cosign, bitches. But more importantly, I want to know what you fuckers think. Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something. Cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!